Hey traders, it's Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room, and let me get my screen up here. In this weekly recap, I want to share with you an additional step or an evolution, if you would, in how we qualify market entries for our members. And here, this is more of a catching major market turns versus continuations. Some traders like to trade turns. Other traders like to trade continuations. The good thing about the stock index trading room is you don't have to trade against your basic core instincts in the market to succeed. Other strategies that are a one-trick pony, if that pony doesn't fit you, it's not going to do you any good unless you go through a major emotional and psychological overhaul. And most traders, aren't equipped to do that. So we're going to show you a little different twist on what we do. And we're going to show you how we catch major market turns. Let's make this legal, excuse me. And we're going to show you signals. And here's the truth about signals. We don't know if we'll ever have another one of these that win. We don't know that we'll ever have another one that loses. We don't know the future and we're not representing that we know the future. Here's what we know. We believe the future is going to be more like the past rather than less like the past. We know for many, many, many decades, market action has repeated, and the people that have studied the repetition of the market have become master traders. And that's what we're going to share with you. So we don't know if they're going to win. We don't know they're going to lose. I don't know if you're a good enough trader, disciplined enough that you can execute a strategy like this or not. I don't have any idea. I hope you are. And if you're not, you want to, we teach this every day in the room to help equip you to be able to use the information that we share with you. But of course, that's up to the trader. Secret weapon combination, pivot read. I'm sorry. Advanced order flow reads, price follows order flow. Rob Mitchell was one of the first system developers to give us advanced order flow reads. And since price follows order flow, if we can use order flow to get in front of future price movement, we felt like we would do very well. Smart money likes to trap unsuspecting traders, and that's why we have our rockets. You can pause and read that if that's important to you. What we're going to add to the mix is momentum in one simple little visual that you'll never have to think about. Okay. We've set all of this up so it's very, very, very simple for traders to look at and read and get involved with the market in the manner that our testing has proven to be successful if they are interested in that. See, momentum's fun to trade with. It's exciting because, that tends to take the market further and faster in our favor. So we're going to use momentum and order flow breakout that leads price and a trader trap rocket to give us some fun results. So here's Friday, August the 18th. This wasn't a particularly great day. It traded a lot, and that's okay with some traders and not with others. Everything we have has been developed by Rob Mitchell, World Cup trading champion. If you want more information and want to come and join us and take advantage of this, stockindextradingroom.com will tell you how to do that. If you want to have questions or comments, please shoot me an email, stockindextradingroom@gmail.com. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about potential market turn testing with trader trap rockets with momentum. What a mouthful. I don't want to say that all day. So I say PRT, pivot retag with a rocket. Okay, and we're going to add color to the mix. Now, smart momentum, we have coded this where in Bloodhound from Shark Indicators, we've coded this that when smart momentum turns green, okay, our background turns green. Market follows it pretty well. You can see it follows it pretty well. And so that's the first criteria on color. See, the market goes up and momentum is shifted to the upside. Well, if we can find signals really, really close to where it shifted, the probability of getting major moves is significantly increased. And that's what we do with this. Okay. We're going to show you a strategy. And you may or may say, well, I'm going to use other factors along with this to trade. That's awesome. And you may say, I'm just going to trade. I'm going to trade the system. However you would like to apply this to your trading. So the market opens, and here we find our first signal when account squaring is going on Friday morning. But what I do with this is I mark everything, and you can decide, how you want to apply this or not. So here we have background turns red. That's easy to see. Okay. Price goes up and doesn't take this high out. That's easy to see. It reverses and we have a rocket. Okay. So that's a sell in our system, pivot retag with a rocket. Okay. And we come along and we see one over here. We go green and we retag into this bar. Boom, 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 boom. And then it explodes when we get a rocket. And you've seen this for weeks if you followed our work. Go to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe and like if you enjoy our work. You've seen this where we get congestion and then a rocket on the right side and the market responds favorably. Okay, so I'm not going to mark this because this happened really, really fast. Some traders would be experienced enough to get that. Others would not. Anytime when I do a recap, anytime I see something that I think might be a bit unrealistic, I do not include it. If I see something that is questionable where this is not, and it doesn't work or doesn't work well, I always put it in because a recap I'm going to show you, I want to be maybe understated a bit. Okay. So here we have that situation to where we get a red background. We retag into this. Some of our members trade all of these. We don't have a rocket. We've got we're not going to talk about that today, but we have a qualifier here. If you would rather trade more than less, and you can see a nice move coming, but it's not in our study because it doesn't meet the exact criteria that we're talking about. Okay. So I went ahead and did the rest of these. Here's one. See, pivot, retag on color. Market tops and bottoms like to be tested. That one didn't work very well. Here's one. It was a nice 5 or more point winner. That's sort of the way we qualify winners. If they give us 5 or more points, we feel like a pretty good scenario to trade. So here we look over here. We get another scenario. Remember that? Just like this one. Nope. Just like this one. We have needle bar confirmation, but we don't have the rocket. So I can't put it in. I could, but I'm not going to. Here we have the same thing. Okay, we turn red and we get needle bar. And all that is when we get a needle bar that fires south of the pink zone, you can see the market tends to go down. When it fires north of the green zone, the market tends to go up. That's real simple. And we may spend some time with that in a week or two. We may spend some time with this one for you. But here's a nice winner. Here's a major market catch. And here's one. Again, I just marked it. This is part of the same move, but we have people that would scalp out of that and try to get back in. That one didn't work at all. That was late. You can say, hey, it was late. I'm not going to represent that to you. Not everybody that's watching this that will come and trade with us would be able to see that right off the bat. So we put it in a study for realistic reporting. Okay. So here we go. Red. We get a reversal out of this cluster on a red background. We have a rocket, and so we're in. That was a little grindy, but nevertheless, here we call this a level 4 pivot retag. This is more for the people that have our stuff, but we get this. We turn red, a single bar trap that comes a lot. And I don't know. We have one more. I don't know. What time? Yeah, it's probably major market turn. Go green, we come back, we get this rocket here. We trade that, whether you want to trade it, hold it. Oh, we have another one. Through all of this, or scalp your way up, or however you want to do that. See, here we have it at this turn. Here we have it at this turn. And that's probably it. So I'm going to pull this up right quick. And one of the things you'll notice, our stops the same. Our targets are, rather than 4, 8, and 20, this signal is, since we get at major market turns, larger moves are expected. If you were to do that for 2 points, if you were to use it for a scalp, 4 or 5 a day, typical. We get, some days we get 2 or 3. We have other signals that we use if that's not enough for you. And then Friday was 10. It's like, whoa. So, but anyway, for 2 points, it was 92% accurate, 15 tick stop. You can blow that down a little bit. And you can see the 77 profit goes to 72. Yeah, it's probably, for a lot of traders, there's a lot of comfort in that, and they give up a little bit of profit. However you want to handle it. We just show you what the most profitable approach is in our testing for the week. Okay. And we're going to go, what if, and we don't represent, do 1 for 2, 1 for 4, 1 for whatever. We're not representing that. Okay. Some traders like to get in and out a lot. Other traders like to hold, try to make their win about the same size as any loss they might incur. And then some traders like to hold for a long time. Well, let's look at the internals here. This is a 12 tick profit target, 15 tick stop, no management. You can go to break even and do however you want to do it. This is a brilliant tool that we have in the room. Actually, this was developed by one of our members who is a professional trader and coder. So anyway, we expect 107 every time this would fire, trading it for 3 points with a 660% profit potential. That's good, in case you don't understand that. So now let's look at, what is it, 6 points, okay? I'm using a 15 tick stop. I'm using a 24 tick profit. I win more than half the time. Profit factor's not quite as good, right? The win rate goes down a little, overall profit goes up. So you have to, again, wrestle with what you want to do with that. Now, let's have some fun for a second, and then we're gone. What if, and I like to test the bottom of everything with this, what if I use a 15 tick stop, but I have a 30 tick target? So basically, when this has a winning entry, my win size is twice my loss size. Okay, pretty good. What if, since Steve says this has legs, what if we go to 10 points? How often does that? So it didn't change it. So we have a system that, goes 10 points or greater. I'm not going to go through all of this. More than half the time with a 15 tick stop. It's pretty cool. Let's go back up here and let me show you one more thing. So here we have a situation where we don't have to hold it very long. We can get in, hit a target that is larger than our initial stop with a 76 win percentage. Really an outstanding, if I don't mind getting in and out of the market several times, this would be the way to go. So however you want to approach your trading in the market, we don't try to tell you what you have to do. The people that do that don't believe you're going to learn how to trade or know how to trade. And they're going to try to convince you to buy their stuff. Because, if you can trade different ways, well, you can figure that out. Y'all are grown up. So anyway, major market turns, capturing big moves with pivot retag, price action, tops and bottoms get tested all the time. That's what they do, right? So we're going down, we're going to test that, and we start to break out. And we have a very simple, easy to see, easy to spot, green bar on a green background, pivot retagging into that, and away we go. red bar on a red background, pivot retagging, and away we go. So anyway, if you like this, come and join us, trade with us. We'll teach you how to do this in the room. On behalf of World Cup trading champion Rob Mitchell, I'm Steve, and trade well.